Hello everyone, I want to do a short announcement video about the Minecraft server I was hosting in the Discord server and what happened recently with it while I was doing other stuff. So let's begin. So, what happened was that I decided to keep things interesting to have the server have what I basically call seasons, in which in each new season there is a new world with new stuff being done and created, because a continuous world would be stale and boring in my opinion. Which this policy would have made the current world we played on Season 1 of the server. As part of it, I also killed the Ender Dragon with Sablinist 1975, though it was complicated and we died multiple times during the fight, due to Dragon's Breath in particular. But we succeeded, and the video of the Ender Dragon fight will be linked as a Google Drive link for those who wish to see it. Moving on, the plan was to continue Season 1 for at least few more months and build more stuff on the island, and as a result the road to the western half of the island was completed all the way to the west coast. However, it didn't come to pass. It didn't come to pass because of my own network issues. My dynamic IP, which remained the same for about a year, changed, and the problem with that was that I lost access to the router, with even my own password not working, which means I couldn't diagnose issues or remove or add any new port forwarding rules, rendering the Minecraft server inoperable. As a result, I decided to end the Season 1 of my server early and made an announcement on my Discord server about it. However, you might be asking what I'm doing to solve the issues for Season 2 and what will Season 2 look like. So, what I propose to do is to check to see if the router I have, which is also the family router, can be accessed again or reset, or failing that, just buy my own router and also buy a network switch with like 8 Ethernet ports, so that not only can I port forward things again, I can also have more devices on Ethernet instead of just Wi-Fi, which will help with my ambitions of having servers and hosting more stuff in general. If I do go down the path of having my own router, in addition to the router already present, I would also want to give OpenWRT a try, as doing so would be interesting and it might be a good platform for port forwarding and other tasks I would need to do to host a Minecraft server, and also other stuff like virtual machines or a network attached storage solution. So while it is bad that I did lose access to the router's settings page, it is also an opportunity I can use to improve my networking technology further than before. As for Season 2 and what it will look like, well, let's just say that I don't have the most concrete of ideas, and I want to think about them as time goes on, but what I can say is that I wanted it to be a bit more challenging in terms of terrain, so that it can be mountainous for once. And in that mountainous terrain, I wanted to see if we could prosper and win. However, I don't think normal terrain has that many mountains, even with the Caves and Cliffs Update Part 2 changing terrain generation, so I may have wanted to give Amplified Worlds a chance, but doing so may mean having to host it on a better computer. And I have it, it's my 2018 Mac Mini, and I think it's capable of the job. So if I have to use it, I will use it. I also want to try to make Season 2 better than Season 1 was. And Season 1, to be honest, was a good season, all things considered, with many people contributing and building bases. Even Spawn has one, so that was good. So, finally, you may be asking, what happens to the Season 1 world now that it is over? Well, as it is the intent with the season's model, just like Hermitcraft, whenever a new season starts, the worlds of the old season get published and released. So, that is what I'm doing now. Starting with the announcement on the Discord some time ago, and starting today if you're watching this, the entire Season 1 world is available for download via Google Drive link, preserved for the future and for those looking at the past, without the risk of being lost to time, hopefully. The issue of my last servers and server tours that I hosted over the years was that when I hosted them, the worlds were corrupted or lost. But that is thankfully not an issue here. I'm going to be hopeful and optimistic that Season 2 will be just as good as Season 1 was, and I welcome those who played Season 1 to play Season 2 with me. And with that being said, this has been Igor MGTOW and Video Games. like and subscribe, and click the bell notifications on YouTube if you enjoyed the video, and follow me on odyssey.com, MGTOW.tv, Twitter, Blue Sky, and Rumble, and join my Discord server, and bye bye. Thanks for watching.